Hello friends around the world, welcome again to my channel. Here is Assia and I've been in 3 years mission to teach you Darija in easy and fun way. So let's get started.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know you think that you know me, but you ain't even seen my dark side. It's just for you only, so baby do it right, do me right.
Today we will go to see all the videos that I upload and the subject that I upload, because you keep asking me questions. But guys, I even noticed that there is no much viewed. I mean, like, you don't watch the video until the end. There is a lot of most important information, verbs that I do, the present, past and future, and it's important to watch all the video to see all these verbs and to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so keep notes and you're gonna write this as I do with my students' private classes. So they have improvement. If you don't do that and just like watch one video and go away, that's gonna not let you go to fluency stage, and that's applied to any language in even our process of learning. I think this is something obvious, guys. So let's get started. I'm not gonna make it so long for you. So first video I ever uploaded was about alphabet. Do you guys have any problems in alphabet? So basically, as you notice, that Darija is not a language, it's a dialect. So if you have any problem pronunciation, okay, so let's revise together. So I think this sound, maybe it's called be difficult for you. G-H, okay, it's called like a bird. Okay, as you see my mouth and you see here, the sounds come from here. As you notice, the sound is come from this part. Okay, so okay, wonderful. So it's G-H sound. I think we have the sound as well that is S-H, or it can be sometimes C-H is pronounced sh. Example, shimsh, shimsh, shimsh. Okay, so we pronounce it sh. Okay. Why we write with numbers? I explain it many times in my videos. I explain it in live. I think I do a live or more. But if you're more interested, we can do more lives, like daily lives. But let me know in the comments below if you're interested in that. If you're interested in that, we can do it. I also give classes, private classes, one-on-one. And there is a great news coming that I'm gonna launch Discord. That Discord is gonna be for translation, and also is gonna be one for like daily conversation, and this one is gonna be paid, of course, as the private classes, but the live is gonna be for free for anyone to access. Just let me know if you're interested so we can do that together, okay, in the comments below, guys, please. Thank you so much. Okay, let's continue. Why we write with numbers? Okay, we write with numbers, and listen very carefully. We write with numbers because there is some sounds that doesn't exist in other languages. Okay, so number 9 is q. Also, it doesn't come from long part, it's just like here, and until my mouth is q, and especially you feel it here in the neck. Okay, I don't really recall anything that sounds like that, but if you recall any animal, something like that, just please keep it in mind so you can remember what I'm talking about. Okay, so okay, this sound. Okay, number 3, always people confuse it. Number 3 is I feel like I'm a goat. Okay, it's like you suffering. Okay, you know, it's like you suffering or something like that. So you can remember or related suffering. Maybe you can remember it. Okay, so we see number 9, number 3. Sometimes we write with number 1 and it's A, and number 2 as well. This is the most used is number 3 and 9. That's the most used and I think the most difficult. So R in Darija is Ra, like Arabic. Ra, some drawing, like Rasama in standard Arabic. So we don't pronounce it like French. But as you notice, if you travel, as my friends tell me, or as you see in my video with my Korean friend, he noticed French in Morocco, of course, because some people use it, or we use the mix. So this is only new generation. Okay, new generation, and not between families, except there is some families they use it, but not most people use it. The majority people use Darija, and that's why they use in the daily basis. Okay, so I know because you requested so many times, someone is married with his wife want to communicate it, or her parents, or you are already living in Morocco, so you have this obstacle to learn Darija. But here with me, we're gonna do step by step. If you really don't recall, we're going to do a plan that we do from today, okay? Like recall all things together and try to revise it together so we can know where is the problem, so we can like accelerate and have a progress together, okay? Or really don't understand how to pronounce it, okay? Because I know it's so difficult for you. The sounds is really different. Okay, so of course I do a lot of stories over here, Moroccan stories, but we're not going in this part. We're just gonna see some vocabulary and see like a grammar. After I do common words, and common words, it was the already like basic, like greetings. As you see here, 10 common words you will need to know. Okay, the second video is talking about yes. What is yes in Darija? No, la. Okay, and for example, yes, la. ما بغيتش بغيت yes I want no I don't want. Okay, so for example, let's start by the beginning. If I met someone, okay, first time, سلام كي دايرين لاباس بخير كلشي مزيان أموركم هانية. This is just how are you. Okay, some people get confused. This is all how are you. Okay, so just saying hi, how are you, is everything okay, family. This is one sentence. Okay, if I don't know your name, شنو سميتك؟ سميتي أسيا. وانت؟ وانتي؟ شحال عمرك؟ أنا عمري 28 عام. وانت؟ وانتي؟ فين كتسكن؟ فين كتسكني؟ أنا كنسكن في تركيا. وانت؟ وانتي؟ فين كتسكني؟ فين كتسكن؟ منين انت؟ منين انتي؟ أنا من المغرب. وانت؟ وانتي؟ شنو كيعجبك؟ or شنو الهواية ديالك؟ أنا الهواية ديالي for example سباحة. وانت؟ وانتي؟ شنو الهواية ديالك؟ Okay, for example, people spoken. واش كتسكمي؟ واش كتسكمي؟ واش كتسكمي؟ لا ما كنكميش. وانت؟ وانتي؟ كتسكمي؟ Okay, for example, we ask, I guess, oh, are you married, single? Okay, واش انت مزوج؟ واش انتي مزوجة؟ واش انت عزري؟ واش انتي ما مزوجاش؟ Or we use another term is عزبة. عزبة, single. I don't think people still use this term, but it was used anyway. So if you hear it in some people, like, it's single. Okay? واش انت مطلق؟ واش انتي مطلقة؟ divorce. واش مات ليك الراجل؟ واش ماتت ليك المرأة؟ widow. or هجالة. Okay, this is widow people. Okay, and I think this is all in starting conversation. Okay, in a great in starting conversation. Of course, if you want to say like صباح الخير, صباح النور, مساء الخير, مساء النور, تصبح على خير, تصبحي على خير, نتلاقاو, نشوفك بسلامة, غد ليه إن شاء الله, إن شاء الله, إن شاء الله. Okay, so all this word is used in first day meeting. Okay, so this is, I think, the most thing that you must know in a first meeting. Okay, so let's keep reviewing things. Demonstrative, and I do a video about demonstrative words. ديالي, ديالك, ديالها, ديالو. Okay, ديالنا, ديالكم, ديالهم. Okay, this is like mine, yours, and demonstrative words. I think this is most important, you know, because we use diali a lot in a phrase. Okay, if I don't use the verb with conjugated with I or something, I use diali. ستيلو ديالي, ستيلو ديالي, تليفون ديالي, مسطرة ديالي. Okay, all this is referring to my things. Okay, الطوموبيل ديالي. واش هاد الطوموبيل ديالك؟ هاد الطوموبيل ديالي. الطوموبيل ديالي. Dishes names. I think this is important. Not only dishes names, but we can talk about restaurants in general. Okay, so you go to restaurants first time. So if you go to restaurants, you're gonna, for example, order or دقيقة عافاك. دقيقة عافاك هنا. هنا. دقيقة عافاك here, or 1 minute. دقيقة عافاك. He come, like the waiter or waitress. عافاك بغيت نطلب كسكسو for example. واحد الكاس داتاي وعافاك or just like طاجين. عافاك واحد طاجين بالبرقوق وشي جوج كيسان داتاي. Okay, she gave you the order. شكرا, thanks. And after you want to like pay. Okay, دقيقة عافاك ولا الحساب. الحساب عافاك. الحساب is the check. Okay, الحساب عافاك. كي ولا باش غتخلص. باش غتخلص or باش غتخلصي. Okay, غنخلص كاش or غنخلص بلا كارت. غنخلص بلا كارت or غنخلص بالكاش. Okay, cash. Same thing. Okay, so you paid all fine. بسلامة بسلامة. شكرا. الماكلة كانت بنينة. الماكلة كانت زوينة. If you want to say like the food was good. If the food was bad. الماكلة كانت خايبة ما فيها ميتشة. الماكلة كانت خايبة ما فيها ميتشة. But I don't think you're gonna say this to someone. Okay, so come on. Let's continue. Okay, so then there is question and answer word. How to ask questions. Okay, so asking questions or question words is, for example, بشحال هاد التليفون بشحال or شحال داير هاد التليفون. Okay, so this phone is how much or how much is this phone. Okay, بشحال هاد التريكو. شحال في الساعة. What time is it? شحال في الساعة. واش غنخرجو. واش غنخرجو. We're gonna go out. واش غنخرجو. كيفاش. ما فهمتش. كيفاش. How. I didn't understand. How. كيفاش. ما فهمتش. كيفاش. Okay, so وقتاش. وقتاش غنتلاقاو. وقتاش غنتلاقاو. وقتاش غنتلاقاو. Okay, when we're gonna meet, for example, اوكي غنتلاقاو مع 11 غنتلاقاو مع 11. Okay, so we will meet by 11, for example. After we have like to do good manners, to do the same. For example, if I want to like the verb, talking about the verb to do itself. Okay, ندير. Okay, we see it many times. ندير. Okay, for example, كندير الحريرة دابا. شنو كدير or شنو كديري? What are you doing? For example, I'm in the kitchen. كندير الحريرة or كنصاوب الحريرة. كندير الجاتو. I'm doing some sweetness, some like cake, for example. And I think this is the verb to do. Okay, in the present I add k, as I told you. In the past the verb stay as it is. For example, شنو كدير or okay, there's okay in this time, because even someone asked me about exceptions. There is exceptions, for example, and ندير in the past درت الحريرة. Dirt. So completely the verb changed. So this is example of exceptions. Okay, so in the future I told you we add gh, right? gh. غندير. Okay, غندير غناكل غنشرب. Okay, here is كندير كناكل كنشرب درت كليت شربت. Okay, غندير غناكل غنشرب. Okay, but also for the exceptions, like to follow this rule, I guess there is some verbs but I cannot recall right now. I will write it after if I remember. Like also about numbers, I think guys, numbers, you're good in numbers. Okay, just quick remind about like 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10. واحد جوج ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعود 10. Okay, 10. Perfect. After, if you have difficulties, please like remind me in the comments below so I can do separate video about it and explain more and more about because numbers is very important. Use it in supermarkets and restaurants, telling your age, telling someone age, birthday, things like that. All related, you know. Numbers is very important. And we have like school stuff, for example, قلم, مسطرة, محفظة, cartable is French word. And for example, PC is laptop, so we use like the French version. And فتار, قلم, where else? ممسحة. Okay, all this is school words, and you can go ahead and watch the video again so you can get all the words that is in the video. Again, there is an alphabet request video and I do it again. How to text, actually this is very important and there is a lot of requests about it. How to text. So basically we text normal as we pronounce. Okay, and also if you don't know how to use like this numbers and Darija, just like try to return to the video that's explain numbers like to in writing, and this is like how to write, how to text. And you're gonna find how like or which sounds is making. For example, مقلق it have two number 9. مقلق meaning nervous, angry. Actually this word is having the 3 meaning. We don't separate it actually. And مقلق, nervous, angry, anxious, all together. Okay, مقلق مقلقة, غضبان. Okay, and yeah, so this is teach you how to text with numbers. Okay, also we have actually some fruit names, we do Christmas names, New Year. I think we don't gonna go through this unless it's time for Christmas or New Year. Fruits, we already go through the restaurant, but if you are more interested in this, you must watch the video, and after, if you have any question, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so then bedtime stories. I will keep doing this, just like it takes so long, but if you really like it, please let me know so I can continue to search stories for you and like translate it, or I do like Darija stories on it in itself. Okay, so then love words. Actually, this is important because a lot of people have their husband, wife, and they want, or just friends want to express their love for something. So the first word I think is common is I love you. كان بريك. كان بريك. كان بريك. I love you. كان بريك. كان بريك. Okay. كتعجبني or كتعجبيني. كتعجبني or كتعجبيني, like I like you. This is in the present. I liked you. عجبتيني. عجبتيني. بغيتك. عجبتيني or بغيتك. Okay, for both genders. Okay. شريت لك هاد الكادو or خديت لك هاد الكادو. شريت لك is I bought to you this gift. خديت لك I took to you, or I took to you this gift, but even doesn't make sense, but it's like literal translation. I took to you, or I gave you, or I bring to you this gift. Okay. And I had a video of how fast Moroccan speak. I think you already know that since I'm so speeding. I hope this doesn't bother you, unless it's bother you, so you can let me know so I can like make it like a less slow. And we have some common verbs. Okay, this is important because verbs is what is based in the sentence. And if we see verbs, the verbs that we use daily is speaking. نهضر. كنهضر. هضرت. غنهضر. eating. ناكل. كناكل. كليت. غناكل. going out. كنخرج. خرجت. غنخرج. Okay. Example, entering. كندخل. كندخل. دخلت. غندخل. Okay. Drinking. كنشرب. شربت. غنشرب. Okay. Marrying. كنتزوج. تزوجت. غنتزوج. Okay. Traveling. كنسافر. سافرت. غنسافر. Okay, and more verbs. We can do a list and have more talk about the verbs. Let me know in the comments below as well. Telling time. Okay, so telling time is very important. As we do some like examples right now about شحال ساعة, شحال في ساعة, or شحال دابا. Okay. في الوقت. Okay, so this is all question about time.